Hello, Facebook community. Welcome. Happy Friday. We'll wait a few moments for our folks to join us. And then today we are going to talk about meditation, mindfulness, maybe some of the differences between the two. These are words that are getting thrown around left and right now, so it's probably a good idea to discuss what meditation is and what mindfulness is, how they relate, how they're different. Hey, hi Koi, welcome. Welcome to Zesa Wellness Live Friday Chats. Hello, Janice. We'll get started here in just a minute. I hope everybody's doing well. I've got my coffee. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'd like to first just thank everyone for being here. Good morning. Thanks for joining us on our journey on Fridays to just, dispel some myths, ideas about meditation and mindfulness and what it is. So that's what we're specifically going to talk about today is what is meditation, what is mindfulness, and what do they have to do with each other. Zesa Wellness was created to bring meditation, mindfulness, and even yoga primarily to the workplace to help individuals achieve balance in their everyday life, improve their overall being and happiness. So that is our goal here, and our mission with Zesa is to bring mindfulness tools and techniques to really enable you to live a better life. I want to talk a little bit about our social media. We do have Instagram, as you guys know, Facebook. We're on YouTube and LinkedIn, all at the handle at Zesa Wellness. So feel free to follow us on all of our mediums, as we really do try to promote tips and tools that you guys can use in your daily life. So be on the lookout for some good tips and tools. My name is Ashley, and I am the Chief Executive Officer of Zesa Wellness. And I am just here today to talk to you about mindfulness meditation. If you have questions, I have the chat up so I can see you guys. Good morning. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. So just ask. If you have a question as I'm chatting, just say, hey, wait a minute. What are you talking about here? And I'll hopefully see it and be able to answer that question or comment. I want to talk first about what meditation is. Meditation is a formal practice. It's a technique. It's a skill that we can develop, and over time with practice, we get better and better and better at it. It uses pointed focus. So as it's a practice, we're going to want to have a focus or particular concentration. There are many, many, many types of meditation, from guided meditation to visualization, transcendental meditation, walking meditation, mantra meditation, and even coloring meditation. So as a technique and as a practice, meditation is something that you're doing when you are focusing on a particular object, task, thought, or activity. The main goal of meditation, regardless of whatever type you're practicing, is really to enhance our state of mind. It's to improve focus, to improve concentration, to get a better handle on our emotions. So whether that be just balancing our emotions or regulating our emotions, we found over the last 10, 15 years that meditation has been used in therapy settings for depression, for emotional regulation, for all different types of mental and emotional irregularities, such as post-traumatic stress. So meditation is a formal practice. It's a technique. It's a focus that we use. And mindfulness, on the other hand, in general, there's basically two parts to mindfulness. Mindfulness is more of a way of being. It's something that you can do all day, every day, anywhere, anytime, with anyone. Meditation comes into play, and they're interrelated when we do mindful meditation. And mindful meditation's goal is pretty much the same as meditation, to increase awareness, focus, and concentration. However, there is a difference, right? Where meditation really is this formal practice. Mindfulness is, again, something we can do all day, every day. However, if we're practicing mindful meditation, that's when the practice becomes more formal. It becomes more of a technique, sort of. We're going to practice a little bit of this in a minute. As you live a mindful life, what you're doing is you're being present in the moment. And studies has shown that about 50% of the time, we're really not even fully thinking about what it is that we're doing. Our mind is wandering. So mindfulness is basically the opposite of mind wandering. It's actually being present in that moment, paying attention to the present as it is. The big key here is that we are not judging our experience with ourselves or the experience around us. So there's no judgment. Very, very hard thing to do at first, because once we become still with ourselves in that present moment, we begin to wonder. Our mind begins to go off in several different directions. So actually, when you start practicing mindful meditation and you start to notice your mind wandering, you're doing something right. The more you notice your mind wandering, the quicker you can bring your attention back to whatever meditation we're doing. So where meditation is a formal practice, mindfulness is more of a way of being, although we can practice mindfulness to get better at living a more mindful life. So as we become this observer, we're kind of collecting data, right? We kind of become this observer and this experimenter, and we're collecting the data that's around us, how we're feeling, what we're thinking, the effects that we have on the world, and maybe how the world has effects on us. Now, even though I'm saying we're noticing these things, we're not judging them. We can label them what they are. I'm feeling anxiety. I'm distracted. I'm feeling cold. Whatever it is that you're feeling or thinking, you can label it. But the key with mindfulness is to not judge those experiences that you're having. So mindful meditation has been proven to reduce anxiety, reduce stress, reduce symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder. It's also helped with sleep, energy, concentration. I mean, the list goes on and on. I'll leave you guys to do some research. And if you're really interested in it, you can just email me, shoot me a message later, and I can send you some links. But now that we kind of understand this basic difference between meditation and mindfulness, why don't we go ahead and just do a little practice? It'll be a short practice today, but we're going to do a mindful awareness practice where we focus on our breath. So I'm going to just invite you guys to find a comfortable position. You can be seated, standing, even lying down if you want. And if you are seated, make sure you're just sitting up nice and tall. You want to kind of pretend that you have a string attached to the crown of your head and it's just lifting you up towards the ceiling. We can soften the shoulders and relax the jaw. Our eyes can be open. They can have a soft gaze downward or even closed. So I am going to close my eyes. And let's just begin by bringing our awareness to the breath. So I invite you to just notice the sensations you're feeling in the body. Notice any thoughts that are coming to your mind. And now we're going to bring all of our focus just to the breath. The in-breath and the out-breath. Just as it is. No need to change anything. just becoming aware of the breath. And anytime we notice our mind wandering, just bring our attention back to the breath. Just notice how the breath feels. Notice if the in-breath matches the out-breath. And we're just noticing. We're not changing anything. Just notice the in-breath. Notice the out-breath. As that attention wanders, just gently bring the awareness back to the breath. Okay, let's slowly just release that meditation. I invite you to open the eyes when you're ready. If you'd like to just stretch the body, you can. Wiggle the toes and fingers, whatever feels good. So something as simple as taking moments throughout the day just to connect back to the breath, to create that awareness and to create that space, can over time allow us to be better responders of our emotions and of our thoughts. Not trying to control them, but really the key is bringing that awareness so we can be more in control of the responses that we have throughout our day. So I hope that you've gained something today just from this basic understanding of what meditation is as a practice, as a formal technique, and whereas mindfulness really is this way of being, this way of going through the world. Again, if you guys have questions, feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to help and to guide you guys in the right direction. Zesa thanks you for being here today. We hope you have a wonderful rest of the weekend, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye. Hi, Jess. You just popped on. We're heading off. It's good to see you. You guys take care.